If you're new to Instagram or you don't think you're getting the most out of your Instagram app, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get started with Instagram from scratch, step by step. And I update this video every couple of years because Instagram does make quite a bit of changes. So make sure you look at the first comment below this video to make sure you're watching the latest version of how to use Instagram. Now let's jump on the phone and let's make an Instagram account after getting the Instagram app. So the Instagram app is available on iPhones, it's available on Android phones, and you just have to download the app to your phone. Now there's an Instagram.com, there's a website, but really Instagram is designed to be a mobile app. So the website is gonna be very limited. You can still view things on there, but it's really not intended to be used as the primary Instagram. You need to download the app on your phone. I'm gonna go ahead and download it here, so you should do the same. And Instagram is a social media platform that's been around since 2010, and it got acquired by Facebook back in 2012. So to this day, Meta, who's the company that owns Facebook, also owns Instagram and WhatsApp. Now, once you open the app for the first time, you need to create an account. If you have one, obviously log in and I'll show you how to use it after that. And you could sign up using your phone number, which is recommended, or you could use an email address here as well. I'll do email and you'll get a confirmation code. So make sure you set this up with a password that you'll remember. And then on this page, it's gonna ask you to add your name. So this could be your first and last name if you want people to find you, or you could just put an alias here. Then create your password. And Instagram is intended for people 13 and older. So it's going to ask you for your birthday to verify it. This is not public information though. Now, your username is not like your name. Your name, other people could also have your name, but the username has to be unique to you. This is one of a kind type of a name. So choose this. You can change it later though, but no one else could have the same exact username. As long as you get this check mark, that means no one else has this username, and then press next. And then press sign up. Now, because Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company, you may get this notification too to find friends on Facebook to follow you on Instagram, but you can't skip this. And it's also going to ask for your contact information. So again, it could find people that you could follow, because without following anyone, it really is not a social media platform. I'll skip the profile photo and I'll just press next. Now this should bring you inside of Instagram. I logged into my regular account, so I have some things to show you, so it's not a blank account. And I have mine set to light mode now. So on your phone, if you have dark mode or light mode, you could actually change it. It will change how Instagram looks. Now on here, let me walk you through what you see, and then I'll show you how to even post on your own Instagram account. So first you have your home page, and then I'll walk you through some of these other pages that you see, but usually you'll land on your home page, or it's gonna ask you to follow people. I'll show you that in a second. You could skip that if it's asking you to follow people. But the way Instagram works is you basically scroll up like this, and you could see either pictures or videos. This is a combination of both of those things. Basically, people could share photos or videos, and that's how you interact with them. The text you see is a little description that you could put when you post something to Instagram. I'll show you that in a bit. But this is as simple as it is to scroll through Instagram. Now, the things you see here are either based on the people that you follow, or it's based on what Instagram thinks you would like. So it's gonna start giving you recommendations. So before I show you more about this page, let's go to the search icon, because here you could actually start to follow people. The way you do that is right here on the search bar on top. You could type someone's name, or you could just type in an idea here. So I'm gonna type in, let's say I wanna follow The Rock here. He has a lot of Instagram followers. So I could go to his page and I could just press follow right over here. And now he will appear on my homepage. Whatever he's posting here, all these things will kind of start appearing on my homepage, and I'll also get other recommendations here as well. And it's gonna tell me here some other people I should follow, so I could go ahead and follow them. If you don't follow people, you're not gonna get much appearing on your homepage. Okay, so this is how you search and find people. Again, you could find your friends, your family, whoever you want. You could go ahead and find them using their name, or if you know their username, you could type that over here too. You could also check for things like, let's say you want to look up things related to a sport and follow accounts underneath that. So you could search just a word, look at accounts underneath that, and then follow based on that as well. So you could follow this way. So that's the very first step once you have an account. Follow a few different accounts. Now come to your homepage, and it should start populating based on what people are posting. The way you interact with posts is also something you need to know. You could double click on a post. It will give it a heart. So you see a heart appearing here. You could also comment on a post. So if you want to comment, you could type out a comment and post it there. It will appear underneath the post. And you could also press the airplane icon to send it to other people that you follow or to post it to your own. I'll show you that in a bit. And you could also bookmark it here. There's a bookmarking section, so you could always find it later. And as you keep going through, you'll see videos and photos. You could interact with them exactly this way as you go through, okay? Now let me show you this tab in the middle. This is called Instagram Reel. Now Reel are basically all videos. There's no photos inside of Reel. And they're anywhere from a few seconds all the way to right now 90 seconds long. And they're in this vertical format, so they should fill up your screen like this. Now this is kind of an entirely different platform that Instagram rolled out. So I'm not gonna cover it in detail because I have a dedicated video just about Reels, and I have a video about how to make Instagram Reels. So I'll put those in the description. But the way they work is just like the homepage of Instagram. You could scroll up like this to see more, and then you could come back this way too. You could press heart to give it a heart, comment, and share. So those are still the same. And you could follow someone from here too, or you could click their name and go to their entire page. Okay, so you'll have your own page here in a second. I'll show you. But this works sort of like the homepage. So if I went back on the homepage, you see I had the same three options. It's just here I'm gonna see photos and videos. On Reels, I'm only going to see videos. And this is gonna show me things based on what I've interacted with or the people I follow. It's gonna be a combination because it's gonna suggest things to you even if you don't follow those pages. That is based on the Instagram algorithm that knows what you want to see, so it's gonna show you some of those things. Now on this tab, you have Instagram shopping. So another thing Instagram rolled out is the ability for people when they post to tag a product. So a lot of brands do that. So they tag a product. So then you could come over here and you could actually purchase it. It says buy now or add to cart. So it's sort of like what Amazon is doing, but instead of this social media platform. I don't use the shopping tab much, but a lot of people do use this tab to buy things directly from Instagram, or it will take it to someone's website, a brand's website, and you could buy directly from them. And then you have your own profile page here. You're not going to have anything, assuming you've never posted on Instagram before. I'll show you how to post in a second. But basically your profile page has your username on top. This is the one that you cannot change. So if you want to follow mine for these kind of tips, I do post them daily here. You have your profile picture. So if you haven't posted that, I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then everything you post is going to appear over here. So this is the Instagram feed, basically the things that are photos and videos that appear on the homepage. This middle tab just shows Reels, basically anything you post to the video format, the Reel format. And then here is things that you've basically got tagged in that will appear over here. Okay, so those are the things you'll see on this page. If you press edit your profile, which again, if you're trying to grow this profile or post to it, I recommend you add a profile picture. You could change your name and username here. Again, username has to be unique. You could add everything else that you see on this page, which I've done before, and they appear over here on your profile page. Now, two more things I'll show you before I show you how to post. If you come to the home page and go all the way to the top, you'll also see this section up here. You see this section? This is called Instagram Stories. Again, as if Instagram made another platform and put it inside of their Instagram app, this is what this section is. Basically, what these are basically posts that disappear in 24 hours. So when you post to this section of Instagram, by just pressing your profile picture here, it will let you take a picture and post to it. Those disappear, but they could be photos and videos. Again, Instagram Stories is a whole different thing, so I have a dedicated video about it, and I'm not gonna go through the details of how it works. Just remember, these disappear every 24 hours. Things you post to your home, things to posting to your Reel, those do not disappear ever unless you choose to delete them. Now on the homepage, one more thing. You'll also see this icon. Maybe it looks like a messenger icon or a message icon like an airplane. If you click it, it's basically a place to message people on Instagram. You could use this sort of like text message, but based on people that are on Instagram, you could send photos, videos, and text. Again, a whole separate messaging platform built inside of Instagram. Mine is linked to Facebook Messenger. Again, way too confusing, so I've made a dedicated video about how this works as well. So back to Instagram, the original app was intended for posting photos and then later videos. So let's go ahead and post a video here so we could share things with family or for our business. We could press the plus sign here from the homepage and you'll see a bunch of different things. Again, that could create a lot of confusion if you haven't used Instagram before. But Reel, remember, are those vertical videos 15 to 90 seconds long. Posts are photos and videos. They could be both. Reels have to be videos. Then you have stories. Those are the ones that disappear. And then these other ones are a little more advanced, so I'm not going to cover them here, but you could obviously go live on Instagram and actually have a live video and some other things here. So right now, let's just go ahead and do a regular post. This is the original post Instagram had. Now this will give you access to your phone's library. If you have photos and videos that you recorded with your phone, you could post them here. I'm going to do that here just to show you. Next, you could add these filters to them to kind of change how they look if you want. Then next. And then you write a little caption. That's the little text that shows up underneath the video. And then you could do all these other advanced things like adding location, adding music. Again, you don't have to worry about any of this. You just could press share and it will share it to your page. So if I press share here, I'm going to say not now. I don't want to add this to my Facebook. I have them linked up. Let me go to my profile page and refresh. And there it is. Under the profile tab here, under the feed tab, it showed up. People could double click it. And if I choose to delete it, I could press these three dots and press delete right here. Now, what about adding videos? If you press the plus sign, you have two choices for adding videos. You could do Reels. Again, those are the vertical videos that only show up on the Reel tab and also on the Home tab. Or you could do a post, which is exactly what I just showed you. Those could be photos or videos. So in this case, let me show you Reel. And again, I have a dedicated video about exactly how to go in far more detail with these. Let me flip the camera over here. So you could flip the camera from your front-facing camera. I'll put this in the shot so there's something to look at. And you could basically record. So if we tap this, it's actually recording whatever I'm doing in front of the camera. So if I'm recording myself, it's recording it. I could tap the record option again, and now it's paused. So that's how you record a video. And you see it's only a little bit of a red area here. So if I press it again, it's going to record another clip. This is going to let me do it up to 90 seconds. Okay. Then I have a bunch of options, like I could add music and all kinds of things that I cover in the dedicated video. I could also upload what's already on my phone. So if I wanted to do that, I could choose that from down here. But I'll press next. Then this page, the second page, is for video editing. So you could again add music here. You could add all kinds of stickers here. You could add text here. Again, all kinds of things that are covered in the dedicated video, and then you could write your caption here. Then here you could also do some other things like tagging products. Remember the Instagram shopping that I showed you? You could tag other people, so then you could actually get their attention that way, and then press share. Let me show you where these show up. If you go to your profile page here, they show up over here under Reels. So this one I did not post, so I saved that as a draft so I could later post it. But the ones that I have posted, they appear over here like this, and you see people could interact with them, like it, comment, share, and they will appear over here like this. And if you plan on growing on Instagram, your followers appear here, your number of posts appear here, and the people you're following appear over here, and you could go to that page to see who you're following. If you choose to unfollow them, you could just click that and unfollow them from here. And if you press the three lines here, there's a whole settings menu here. So if you want some of these things like your security changed, if you want to learn more about how ads work for Instagram, which I've covered in other videos as well, you'll see that here. You could change yours to a business profile as well if you want to use this for business. Like over here, I have mine set to a business profile. All those are available under the settings tab that you could get from your profile page here. Now, the other pieces of Instagram that I mentioned, like Instagram Story, Instagram Reel, and Instagram Direct Messages, I do have dedicated videos linked below. So I recommend you watch those if you want to learn about all the different pieces of Instagram. But I covered the essentials about how Instagram works if you're a beginner to Instagram. If you want to take it to the next level, watch those videos, and I have references to those all listed below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.